Hey guys, good to see you. Mike with iReviewGear.com. Thanks for watching. We're going to do a review today of this CVA Cascade rifle. We're intrigued by this low-cost rifle, or lower-cost rifles. So we're doing a review of this and also of this Ruger American. We'll do this one in two parts. One is kind of this bench review. The second part will be out on the range, so you can actually see us, watch us shoot it, watch how it ejects, watch how it feeds, and see, what kind of accuracy we get out of it. Although we've done all of that already, we'll repeat that and put that as part two. So I'm going to start here and work my way this way. This is chambered in a 6.5 Creedmoore, this particular gun. The Cascades come with a threaded barrel, the standard size, 5/8 24. It's Cerakoted, this barrel that's made by Bergara. This is called Dark Earth. So it's a really good barrel. I think Bergara makes really nice barrels, and Cascade and CVA and Bergara are both owned by the same company. Hence why they probably use this barrel. It's free floated, so you could put a dollar bill in there and run it all along, and there's no touch points that we detected. So I think a nice barrel. It's pretty heavy. It's a heavy barrel. And like others, we feel like a heavier gun generally shoots better. There could be a number of reasons for that. A better barrel associated with heavier, less jerk because you're not getting kicked, less vibration. Not sure, but this is a heavier gun, which didn't deter us. I would pack this gun anywhere to hunt, and I have hunted mule deer in southern Utah with this gun this year. So there's the barrel, threaded, which is great. Doesn't come with a muzzle brake, just comes with a protector. The stock is, I think, a little bit better and feels a little bit better for a gun in this $600 price range. It's got this soft touch finish. It's got this checkering on the fore handle and checkering back here on the palm swell. So you have a really good grip on the gun. But it's not overdone, so it doesn't bug your hand. It just feels good. And that soft touch is really nice. It's almost a gummy feeling. Not as bad as gummy as some, but it does have that soft touch to it. It's got a nice swell on the back end here. So my face fit right against it really well, and my eye lined up easy. It's not one of those where you're kind of lifting up and thinking, oh, I wish it had, some elevation or some adjustability here. It felt really easy for me. It fit me really well. We topped it with this Maven scope. It's up to 30 power Maven scope, and it's not an expensive scope. And even with this setup like it is, we shot 3 different ammunitions out of it. And with a little tweaking on each one, we could ring the gong at 700 yards with all of them. Now, I'm not saying this is a 700-yard hunting rifle. I'm saying you can hit something at 700 yards, an 18-inch gong with it very regularly and easily repeatable. Although I don't know that I would be shooting something with this 6.5 Creedmoore at 700 yards, but it's certainly capable of hitting something at that distance. It's got a push feed bolt, not controlled feed, but push feed. It's got 3 lugs, so it locks in really nice. When we got this, the action was a little bit rough at first, but it's just because it was over-greased and had some gunk on it. Once we cleaned it and shot it a few times, the action is super smooth. The bolt is super smooth. It's got that 70-degree twist on the bolt to extract it. And we didn't have any problems feeding with it at all. It does have a detachable magazine in the 6.5 Creedmoore that holds 4 rounds. And what I like about it is it's big and wide, and it is easy to find home. It's just easy to find home, and it's easy to push in. So a really nice magazine, I felt like, that just fits in easy. Some people have online that I've read had some feeding issues with this, but we never had one feeding issue at all. It fed great, ejected great, ejected the bullets right out. It only has 1 extractor pin, which worked great for us. I think you'd be wise to keep that extra clean and just wipe that down regularly and keep that one extractor pin functioning well and pushing well. But it extracted and shot the cases out of there great for us. It's got this nice squared off trigger guard, which allows you to get your finger in there super easy. That's a polymer type trigger guard, and it's just super easy to get your hand in there. It's a nice big wide opening. The butt pad, I think, is average or above, perhaps. Some butt pads you'll see have a hard spot in the middle, softer on the edge. It's not the case with this. It's soft throughout, and it absorbed the recoil of this rifle super well. Didn't really have any felt kick from this at all. Keeping in mind it is a 6.5 Creedmoore, and we shot 130 grain and 143 grain bullets out of it, but it's a low kick gun, and that butt pad really helped. A muzzle brake could make it really nice, but it was no big deal at all. We took this to the range and sighted in quickly, then stretched it clear out to 700 yards. Had no problem hitting the gong at 700 yards once we dialed it in, which is fantastic. It was a very accurate gun with some inexpensive factory ammo from Hornady in a 100 round case. We were able to get an MOA type accuracy out of this, and with a little bit of better ammo, still factory ammo, not reloaded, but the Hornady hunting round with, I think it's 147 grains, and it's their ELDX 6.5 bullet on it. We got half MOA, so very accurate gun, especially for a gun of this price. You don't necessarily have to go crazy on expense to get a super accurate gun. And in fact, I think you would be wiser looking at other factors to get an accurate gun rather than just expense. Like a little bit heavier gun maybe, a good barrel, some things like that, a good round, a good choice of ammunition, I think are going to get you better accuracy than just going and buying an expensive gun. So we checked it out with the new Garmin Zero C1 Pro, which is great for and easy for chronographing your bullets. That's it. Great gun. Highly recommended. Man, especially for the budget conscious guy. That is right there, this whole setup, you're under $1,000, and we could have this be a 700-yard rifle if we felt like we wanted to shoot that distance. But just a great gun. Can't recommend it enough. The CVA Cascade. So well done, CVA. Nice gun, feels good, shoots good. Recommend it. And Maven, not bad on that scope. So thanks a lot. Look forward to part 2.